Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Midnitekrawlr back up in this piece with Rabid Rachel back behind the camera with another episode of Brews and Views for 2017. Our first episode, and our first brew up is one from Shiner. I've been wanting to try. It's a cold brew coffee ale. It's a 5%er, and I've never had it before. Really curious about it. And here is the pour. It's a nice dark color. There's actually a lot of carbonation when I poured it out. Rachel commented that it looked like soda. And it did. And it does. Check it out. It's like fizz action going there. Not much of a head either when I poured it out. And it looks like RC Cola, to tell you the truth. The smell, though, very coffee. And you could smell that carbonation in there. You know you're going to get some burp action possibly. So let's give it a taste. You know, it honestly hits like a dark cola at the beginning, but then it mellows out into a black coffee. It's not bad. It's very easy to drink, very refreshing, not bitter at all, not sweet, just a refreshing overall. You know, I'd say give this one a shot. Check it out. Alright, so let's get on to our first time views. First up, finally scored Pulse. This was a pawn shop pickup, and I was so stoked because I had never seen it, just heard great things about it. So, yeah, for $2, I was like, man, I got to. And finally got to watch it, and, you know, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Everybody hypes it up, and I understand, you know, they saw it a long time ago. And, you know, I waited till like 2016. I watched it in December. And it just didn't hit me, you know. So, oh well. It is what it is. It's still pretty good. 7 out of 10 for me. Just, I thought it was going to be a lot better. Next up, it's a triple feature. This is a DVD I borrowed from my friend James from Austin Horror Society by Prosperi and Jacopetti, notorious documentary filmmakers. And this is an awesome set. Africa, Addio, aka Africa Blood and Guts. Really good documentary. Really dug it. The Godfathers of Mondo documentary was excellent. Really good. But man, the star here is Goodbye Uncle Tom. Such a fucked up movie. Man, it's very tongue-in-cheek, but definitely a must-see. It's a masterpiece in cinema. Yeah. And I understand what the directors were trying to get, you know what I mean, trying to convey. And it's pretty fucked up. Definitely watch it if you get a chance. Alright, next up, it's an Asian Asian action Deadly Dolls from Mondo Macabro set, double discer. And I actually borrowed this from James as well for Lady Terminator. I've been wanting to see it for the longest time. And when I opened it to put it in the disc, it was not in. We actually were going to watch it the night I went over, but we ended up watching Men Behind the Sun. Is that what it's called? That Japanese feature?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, we ended up watching that, and I forgot to put it back in here. So I couldn't wait, because, you know, we barely hang out every now and again. So I watched it on YouTube, and it was fantastic, man. You know, I watched a decent upload, but Late Terminator was fucking awesome. Now, I was very curious for Dangerous Seductress, because I hadn't heard nothing about it. And, excuse me. Ooh, that coffee ale starting to creep up. I'll tell you there's some burp action in there. This one, Dangerous Seductress, was pretty good. You know, it's not as epic as Lady Terminator, but it was pretty damn good. Cheese fest, and it's that good old Indonesian horror, man. Some good stuff, man. Really, really dug it. Check it out if you get a chance. 8 out of 10 for Dangerous Seductress. Alright, and you know, I'm always pimping hoes out at the library, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Getting my pimp game on. You know, I'm just kidding. I was at the library, you know, because they have a decent horror selection there. Honestly, check out your local library. You know, I don't know about the country though. You know, the small towns, the selection might not be that good. But if you live in the city, you know, check them out. Like the Austin Public Library. Well, got to watch The Witch. Yeah, you know what I mean? They had it there on Blu-ray. So finally watched it, and no, a lot of people didn't care for it. A lot of people did. It's mixed feelings on it. I dug it. 7 out of 10 for me. Some really creepy atmosphere and some good acting. Check it out. And I also checked out Santa Sangre, which I hadn't seen since Netflix like a couple years ago. And oh man, it's so good. And I really want to watch this because when I watch it on Netflix, it doesn't come with the bonus features. This one had the documentary, and highly recommend it. It was so good. It's like over an hour and 30 minutes, but it was so good, man. So well done by David Gregory, directed. Just awesome. And of course, the movie's a masterpiece. Just fucking love it. I need to own this copy. But yeah, check out your local library, man. Sometimes they have some good shit. Like last time I went, I checked out The Battery, Thou Shalt Not Kill Except, and some Zatoichi shit. So yeah, man, check them out. How much time we got on there?
It's 5:44 right now.
Okay, we're doing good. All right, so it's about time to try another beer. This time we have Thirsty Goat. This is an Austin beer. This is an amber ale, 6.8 on the Richter scale. And this one, very stoked to get it because it's the first time I see it sold in stores. They've been around for a while. They won a lot of medals. And yeah, man, it's finally in store shelves. So here it is. It's a nice amber color, nice and reddish tint. And there was some nice head on that. You see the carbonation as well. But this is some good shit right here. Not dissing the Shiner at all, but this one, this is some quality good shit right here. Smells a little hoppy, very, very, very lightly. Some malt as well. Let's give it a taste. Wow, that's fucking good, man. Wow, just fantastic. That's all I'm gonna say. Just like that robot said, I feel fantastic. All right, so next up we have a flick that Sean Donahue sent me. It's an early cut of Franklin, A Symphony of Pain, which has yet to be released, but he's working on it, and it's gonna be hopefully released by Gator Blade very soon. This is a crazy flick, man. It's like tripping on mushrooms at a cemetery kind of shit. This stars Franklin, who gets he runs into some fucked up characters, man, and they keep tormenting him in various ways. Don't want to give too much away, but some good acting. A lot of familiar faces if you're a fan of Gator Blade films or Sleazebox. You'll see Bob Glazer, Crystal Pixie Adams, Jules from American Holocaust. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart here. I'm looking at his picture right now, and so my mind's wandering at the same time. Also, one of the actresses from Die Die Delta Pi. See, I already forgot. But anyway, some great acting, man. The scenes there's some brutal scenes, but it's well shot, man. Some really trippy, just atmosphere, and it's just so well made. So I can't wait for this to get an official release. Franklin, A Symphony of Pain. Be on the lookout for it, and it's really good. It's directed by one of the writers who did Rough Cut. His name is Jeremy Westray, and he did a good job. And you also see Sean Donahue plays a guy in a monkey mask in it. He does a good job too. Next up, another first time watch, Cyber Tracker. This is like your B movie, like Cinemax kind of shit, straight to video cheese. But this has Don the Dragon Wilson. I think everybody from the 90s knows who he is. Yeah, this one was kind of fun. It's kind of like the first 20 minutes are balls to the wall. Then it kind of, then you feel the B movie quality set in. But yeah, it's like your Terminator mixed with like RoboCop kind of shit. It's kind of cool. And the last first time watch is Young Detective D, Rise of the Sea Dragon. This is directed by legendary director Shu Hark, who also directed one of my favorites, Double Team. Shout out to Tyler Hosley. I think we're the only two people that like this. Tyler Hosley does steps. He's into that stair porn, stair fetish. Yeah, he's a good dude. Check out his short films. But yeah, Young Detective D, it's like this cat right here. He's like a Sherlock Holmes type character who does a lot of martial arts. And there's like a creature who's like a sea dragon. It looks like a manta ray. If you know what that is, sea creature, manta ray. Yeah, with like a tail that he uses as a tentacle. And there's some other crazy shit in here. Just over the top CG. But I highly recommend, if you want to watch a really good Shu Hark film, check out We're Going to Eat You from 1980, I believe. It's a cannibal flick. Really good, underrated flick. And that's going to be it for all my first time watches. I did have two revisits for Friday Night Film Frenzy, something I do every Friday. I revisited Laser Blast, which is a fucking classic, and I did The Being. Gotta love it, Jackie Kong. So that's going to be it, guys, for my brews and views. I hope you enjoyed the brews I drank and the views I watched, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.